Hello again. Welcome back to XP Galore. We are your hosts. My name is Rafael, and I am a very tall person.
My name is
Why are you
Marcus, and I am a short person.
My name is Daly, and I have a short duck with me.
Oh, okay. Wow, that scared me. I was like, "What's that sound?"
I really was concerned what that was too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh no, the whole thing glitched."
No.
I'm short, by the way. I'm not tall.
Oh.
I have one of those ducks that I saw on TikTok not too long ago. The one with the glasses and the chain and the
Oh god.
and the helmet. And I was like, I want it. And so rather than buy it for $14 on a website, I went to Amazon and bought two of them for $14.
Uh-huh.
There you go, a deal.
So I call him Dwayne the Duck Johnson.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah, that's very clever. Very clever.
Well, here we are. This may be our last playthrough of Scott Pilgrim because we only have this in the final level, right?
I think so. Actually, I think maybe this one and two more probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. But how you been, guys?
I've been doing all right. I did some adulting this week, and this upcoming week is like sort of I've given myself like a weekish after I moved to sort of collect my thoughts and recover and whatever, and now I kind of have to start like grinding again with the stuff that I do personally, and then try to make sure that I'm adulting properly. So that's really about it. And I also started playing Resident Evil Village. I think Rolf, you had said you had done that as well.
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, so I don't have any. I have some initial impressions, but I'll save it until I finish the game. But it's not really. I don't think it's a spoiler to say it's not as scary as 7 was.
It's not as scary. I feel like they made Ethan more capable. Right?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I think there's a story reason that they did that.
Yes, there is a story reason. He even said it in the beginning that he said he's getting trained by Chris Redfield.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go to the room after you drop the baby, which is not a spoiler, guys. This is the beginning of the game. You're not even fighting anything. He has books of combat. Like, he's really trying to learn how to defend himself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little thing like he's learning from 7. He's like, it's not going to happen again. You know?
Yeah, I feel like if 7 was like the next gen version of what 1 and 2 and 3 were, Village is like what Resident Evil 4 was.
Yes.
So,
actually, you're right. Yeah. I
But,
like the graphics. I like the story. It's pretty. But I like where Capcom is going with switching it up on us. It was zombies. Now there's these weird stuff going on. It looks like Vikings and vampire situation, but we know it's all about biohazard.
Hey yo!
So yeah, I saw that. That looked cool.
Yeah, Daly, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing this military course, so stressed out to the max, but I'm keeping my composure and my fortitude. And
Are you taking the Jason Bourne leadership course?
yeah, actually, I'm learning how to be an efficient leader, a productive leader.
Oh, you're not up to the James Bond yet?
Well, no, I'm more or less like learning how to do things the right way, and what I mean by that is like being able to be an effective leader that doesn't put their needs before others. So, yeah, so I'm trying to make sure that all of my Joes are put in the right direction and prepared in the right direction. Kind of like how I'm doing it with you guys.
Just since like I know you, and I knew that for a year you were a hall director like I was in the same college we went to, would you say that some of the skills that you learned from that are carrying over to this?
More or less, yes. Not like it's more of a higher standard.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I just fell off the train. That's fine.
I saw that. I was like, okay. Well, he did. That's cool.
Well, that was easy.
I can't get by. All right, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of, they just teach you to be, oh, okay. So, like, don't use the analog stick here. Got it.
I'm down.
Save. Oh, hold on. I got you. I think.
I don't have you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Mm.
At least I was keeping it real. I said I don't have you.
Yeah, I tried. I get A for effort.
Well, I know you're working really hard daily. You've been telling us some stories about it, so hope it all ends up going real well for you.
That's the plan, man. I'm excited to do this new chapter in my life. Hey, they can knock money out of us now?
Can they?
Already
Yeah,
been able to do that.
all that blue money is mine. I just now realized that. Like,
Are you
they're
serious?
yeah, every time they like hit you, you drop money.
I thought it was us hitting them and they dropped money.
No.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, one of you. Wait, we can't see our cat. Oh, there you go. It shows when we pick up the coins how much we have.
Ooh.
Well,
I have that big though.
as
And
I
I'm. Ah!
I
I mean.
so as I said before, this may or may not be our last episode, depending on how much progress we make.
Be fine.
And look at that, I'm being dogpiled. It's great. Are we in agreement then that we know what our next game is going to be?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
comes
my
out
bad.
in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So how are we gonna
well,
do this? I wanna discuss this. It's very important.
Well, first of all, just to let them know, this podcast is being recorded on May 9th. Whoa.
Oh
Happy
yeah,
Mother's
yeah,
Day. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, for those who may not know what we're talking about, on Friday, the 14th, Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out. That's all 3 of them. Hey, there's like
Yes,
a big.
sir.
Apparently, there's like a really big day 1 patch too, which is day 1 patches are not new, but for it to be a substantially large patch, there's a lot
Wasn't
of
it like
speculation.
almost 20? Yeah. How much gig was it?
I think they said it was bigger than any one of the games.
What?
That's ridiculous. What they're probably doing is getting rid of every glitch, every little cheat, like known to mankind. Like that's probably what it is.
Maybe that's what it is. Some people are like maybe crossing their fingers that they decided to implement a multiplayer last minute, but I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think so. Because that's a
that'll
ton
be
of
nice. That'd be
that's
nice.
a ton
though.
of that's a lot of cross platform to do,
Mhm.
especially for a big old school game like that. That's a lot of crossplay to add into.
But so
What console? What console, guys?
I'm doing PC.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
you
probably do. I'll probably do Xbox. Just
Yeah, I'm
because-
gonna probably end up doing Xbox.
Because I have the new, I can do like 4K, so I want to see like what the graphics look like at 4K.
Well, Ralph, you can do it on your PS5.
I can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
PS5, but I don't know. Should I? Because it's I could. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
true. Because then there'll be no loading.
That's
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
reason why
yeah.
I'm doing it on my Xbox.
Yeah, like
That's true.
you know what? That's actually a really good idea. Like you should do
We'll
it
all
on your
have
PS.
different consoles. Yeah.
Yeah. We will all be playing it on different platforms, so we have a good
Yeah.
indication of how it's gonna go.
And then we can all do a review of like what it's like on Xbox, what it's on like on
Mhm.
PlayStation. Because
So, yeah.
it's gonna kind of be like Cyberpunk, where everybody that played it on console said it sucked, but people that played it on PC said it was actually really good.
True.
I can attest to that. Like I mean, I had my bugs of Cyberpunk on PC, but all in all, I enjoyed the game, and I definitely plan on playing it again. But
Cyberpunk.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't touched it yet. I'm still waiting, being hopeful for that patch.
So as far as like how you want to do it, like how we want to try to do that season, like obviously there's no co-op, so we're not gonna be able to play it together. So I think for those of y'all that watch our episodes, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to like somehow individually record the gameplay. I think,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
and then
And we can all talk with each other on Discord.
yeah,
or
like we
something.
could sit and play it as we talk to each other. And we may just do what we've been doing in the past and make sure we have like a separate recording just for our conversations, and then you get to see us play it on the side, and then whatever odd conversations we have while we play the game, we can filter that into some bonus content that you might see on like TikTok or
Yeah.
something.
TikTok or Instagram story. You just never know what XP Lord's gonna do.
Yeah, we may even take it back to MySpace.
What?
All right, now. All right.
My face. I remember that. Ow.
I don't know if we've
Yeah, I don't
discussed it officially on the show before, but we'll start with you, Roth. First of all, male shep or fem shep?
Female. Yeah, we spoke about it. Definitely female.
Okay.
Remember, I say that if I play a game and I'm gonna invest so many hours, I'm gonna stare at a woman, not the back of a guy.
So, who do you think you want to romance? Or let me ask you this: are you going to romance anybody, and if so, who?
Yes, a female. Everybody knows. I'm kidding though. I was gonna say something, but I was just stupid. So I'm just gonna say a female because I'm into females, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Okay, Daily, fem shep or male shep?
Male ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it classy.
Okay, and are you going to try to romance somebody, and if so, who?
I don't know yet, man. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably go at more of like a asshole kind of mentality this time around, rather than be the nice guy.
Renegade, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're gonna see what I do as far as that goes. I'm pretty excited because last time, like the last couple of times, I did like a mixture, and then when I first did it, I was the nice guy. And then the second time I went through, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be kind of like a mixture of good guy and bad guy. And so I think this time around, I'm just gonna be a complete a-hole, and see where it gets me. You know, maybe I'll have a change of heart or something. I don't know.
Oh, help!
Oh, you're in the fire, bro.
No, I'm in the corner.
I got him.
Oh, I got you.
Well, I will do a fem shep as well because I think from a voice acting perspective, I'm just more of a fan of Jennifer Hale than Mark Begier. Is that his name?
What the hell?
I forget his name.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, yes, totally.
I was like,
And as far as a romance, I had started doing this when I replayed all the games on Game Pass, but I never finished the trilogy. But I think I'm going to go with Liara for all three. She's one of the few that you can romance in all three games.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I think he did. Look at Daily trying to.
Daly's getting all the coin. Did y'all happen to see? BioWare did this really cool thing on their EA site. You can make your own Legendary Edition cover art based off your favorite squad members.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, if you get a chance, go to EA, or you could just Google search Mass Effect Legendary Edition custom cover art, and so it starts with asking if you're going to do Paragon or Renegade, and that determines the background color, and then it asks who your top two are, and then it asks who your three trusted are, then it asks for two backup, and then 3 cavalry and then 2 backup, and then so it creates like a full cover art of all those characters, and then finally you can pick a scene from one of the games to put kind of like on the bottom of the screen, and then you could cool. Save it as either a mobile wallpaper or not a mobile but like a social media wallpaper, or you could save it as a 4K for your desktop computer, and I've done both, and so all of my monitors have my cover art. I'll have to send a picture to you later. It's really cool.
And then we can post it on the screen.
So yeah, I'm really excited, guys. I'm really looking forward to Mass Effect. So that'll definitely be our next season.
So what we're gonna do? How we're gonna do this? Because I know we're playing this game, and we're discussing about the future game.
I was gonna say I think a lot of it's what's gonna be is I think what we should do, and you guys can let us know in the comment section or on social media. I propose that we do one episode's the first one, and then another episode's the second one, and then the third one. And so because we all know that we're going to be playing it offline anyways, and it's going to be from a first person view anyways. So my proposal is that we just play it out, record it, and then just show them how our gameplay is. We'll talk about so say if I were to do the first one and then Ralph's going to do the second one and Marcus or whatever, then we could talk about our experience on the podcast through it.
Can we make two different files? Because then that means that are we going to try to stay close to one another, or we're going to just play as far as we can get? and then
Yeah,
just send our clips and like
yeah,
highlights.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. And then
Highlights. It's a
yeah,
big
we'll
game.
just talk. Yeah, we'll just talk about it, because I know the first one, if you play it straight through without any extra missions, it's like 8 hours of gameplay.
I mean, who here is gonna play it just the story?
It's kind of messed up.
I'm a
I'm like,
completionist.
me too.
I'm
I'm like,
saying-
I want to see
that's what-
everything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you do the completionist, it's like 13 hours.
Up here, guys.
Well, me and Marcus
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fell
yeah.
right
Let's go in the
there.
shop. All right, well, we'll definitely discuss it more off
Uh,
stream too, and figure out.
But
kinda
let
what
us,
we wanna
yeah,
do.
but let us know what you want us to do, guys.
Mhm.
Man, we're
Cool.
excited.
I'm
We're
really excited.
Yeah. Super pumped. I'm so
alright.
pumped. I'm jumping in the air.
I can
Sorry,
see that.
guys. I'm buying stuff, so you know how it goes. It's kind of slow when I'm.
Well, hey, yeah.
purchasing
While you're
them.
doing that, Rolf, I think you had a topic that you wanted to discuss this week. So let us know. What are we discussing?
There's been a lot of video games that have been ported to the PS5, like just an upgraded version of one game on the PS4. I'm kind of getting concerned because I'm seeing a lot of these games just getting remastered or just revamped for like 60 frames. Yeah, 60 frames per second, higher, 4K. It's cool and all, but it's kind of concerning when they're remastering games that are recent, like just a gen behind, like a PS4 game into a PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we just wait a little longer? Like I appreciate, let's just say, like when Nintendo remakes a game, it's like a Nintendo 64 game that comes out eventually on a handheld years later. So that makes sense to me. But when you're making a game that's not too old and just porting it, I feel like it's just like a cheap cop out, like just a cheap quick fix. Hey, this game you played? Now it just has less loading screens.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's like Mass Effect. I've never played Mass Effect, so for me, I own it, and we discussed this plenty of times. I own them, but I've never had a chance to sit down and play them. But I'm actually glad that they remade this particular franchise, because to me this one makes sense, because this was Xbox 360, back in the day, and now these are what, 2 generations after.
Mm-hmm.
I want to experience it. And then the creators, went back and fixed some things, readjusted some coloring, and fixed some vehicles controls. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna get the part that is glitchy. I'm gonna actually experience the way it was meant to be played, their true vision, because now they have the technology to do so. But when is it okay to go back and remake a game? What are your thoughts on that, guys?
Daily, what do you think?
I think it's difficult because as the retro games get older, they're definitely something that the older population like ourselves want to play. But I don't like that. It's almost like that saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I feel like if you're gonna put a game on the next gen console, just keep it as is. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to remaster it. Don't try to put new graphics in. Just let it be. Outside of Mass Effect, that's the only difference. Just let it
Nice.
be. Let the game be. Like Scott Pilgrim, like we're playing before. Like, I don't want them to bring it to console and like update the graphics and make it not like a beat 'em up game. I want it to be the old school, the graphics that we see now. Because first of all, it saves the companies a ton of money, and then second of all, you get to play the retro game that you've been wanting to play without increase of gigs, increase of this, increase of that, and it's just if you want to say like you put it on the Xbox store or the PlayStation store for $4.99. People that want to play the retro game are gonna play the retro game. That's just a simple fact. Like, so that's just my opinion. Like, just if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So
What
I
about
think
you?
it gets into a conversation sometimes of like that's an alternative solution to backwards compatibility issues. So if you've been following in the news, you'll know that like between Sony and Xbox, like Xbox has led the industry in backwards compatibility with Xbox Game Pass, because like they have pretty much been putting even OG Xbox titles on Game Pass. to play,
Yep.
right? So, and Sony sort of does that with, they've done that some with PlayStation Now. And I feel like Sony's kind of wised up to it, but like even PlayStation Now isn't as compatible because like I think it's only the PS4 games that are on PlayStation Now that you can download to your console. Like with the other ones, you can't download it to your console. You have to fully stream it.
And here's my thing. Here's the thing that aggravates me is it's like you're telling me that the new engine that you have is not capable of running an older engine game.
That's a technology thing. Yeah, that's definitely a thing because like take for instance like some PC games on Steam. Like I tried to play the original Max Payne on PC.
Ow.
And it is so outdated with its graphical codec that like my PC couldn't handle it. And my PC's beefy. So it wasn't an issue of like my PC not being able to handle it. It's a fact that that stuff is so outdated that like it can't be run on something new. It's like the equivalent of trying to like stab a video cassette tape into your Blu-ray player. You know, it just doesn't work. So a lot of that is technological stuff. But like I think bringing games to newer generation consoles, like I said, is a way for them to kind of appease the backwards compatibility conversation, and also just you're going to reintroduce, like with Mass Effect, you're going to reintroduce that game to a whole new generation of players, right? But then you're also going to be able to bring something really awesome to the people that have played it plenty of times before, and it's going to look better. It's going to be looking really good. So there's that, and then like one of the most notorious games in the past generation that this has happened with is Skyrim. Skyrim is the joke of the gaming industry, not because it's a bad game, but because it is literally ported to everything. Like it even got ported to Alexa. So there's that, and then like and then you take another game like Grand Theft Auto 5 has been in the top leaderboard of sales in games since it came out in 2013. Like it's still, and a lot of that is Grand Theft Auto Online. That's where it's making its money.
Online.
But like that game has now entered its third generation of consoles in which it's still selling.
Dude, when they announced that again on the PS5 that it's gonna get ported and stuff, I started laughing. I was like, again?
Yeah, so I think in some instances it's definitely a business decision, but it's also a good way to introduce the game to new people. But then you were talking about like the potential of a Last of Us 1 remake. Like that makes no sense because that's just now you're just like
Money hungry.
yeah now you're, instead of buying a new part for your PC, you're buying a whole new PC. It's just sort of like what's the business decision behind that? Like
Is it gonna be full price too? Since it's a game that
yeah.
It's weird. It's just really weird. It's a safe move, but I think it's too soon. Like look at Mario. Mario's ported its retro games in every console practically. Like get an all-star version. You get to play Mario 1, 2, and 3 again.
I remember that. Yeah.
They still do that, but I feel like they wait for a while before they do it again, And it's just a ported little simple game. They're not revamping the graphics. They're just literally porting the same exact original Mario, But like to get a remaster is kind of, ooh, look at this, gender female, huh? But I love the music. I'm dead. But how many times can a game get ported? Because that's what they're doing. They're just porting it. But to get remastered, that means they have to get a company to be willing to pretty much start all over again from the ground up with the graphics.
Whoa, what did I just do? That was badass.
They probably changed the controls of the game too, so there's new features, which is cool if you're a fan. Hey, look, we're talking about Mario. Look what I picked up, a radish.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well, that's my concerning part about those ports. Like, the Final Fantasy VII, and I keep bringing this up. That's the only one to me that makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
You know how many years we waited, and we didn't even think it was ever gonna happen, and I didn't even think that Square Enix was gonna be interested on going back. You know, they were just remaking or making new Final Fantasies left and right.
Mm-hmm.
But when that came out, they seen that it works. It works. It's literally remade. It's not a port. It's not the same game with better graphics.
I'm trying to help you right now, and my screen just wanted to jump all over the place.
No, he dead forever.
Yeah, I'll watch from afar in the heavenly sky. She's almost dead though. You got her.
Well, you look heavenly.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet, honey.
Yay, I got her. Oh, he got me.
Yeah,
shit,
7 Remake did very well with what they were trying to achieve. Like, and I know there's some people that aren't a fan of like the biggest, like some of the changes in that and whatever, but you know, I loved it. I love 7 Remake. So
I love 7 Remake. I know there's the stupid side missions. It gets kind of silly, but it was fun. All of it was fun. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I recommend it for everyone to try it out. It's shish kebab, guys.
That's it.
Can't help you.
Doesn't seem like we're gonna beat this tonight. So
I can't call it. I can't call it.
No. That was all of our. I think we can start midway though.
Yeah, and we didn't even start with 3 lives each either. So.
Oh, I think is move to that side. Yeah, I think it's there or it's there. No, that's a new level. I think it's there. Yeah. Yeah.
No, not there.
It's there. It's there.
No,
it's
not,
there.
not there. Not there. There. Not there. There.
Yeah. We gotta do this little side thing first. Anyways, what's another game that took forever to make a remake? That you can think of?
I don't know if it like took forever, but the Shadow of the Colossus remake that they did was actually that was about 2 generations before that was made. Because they did like on the PS3
they did HD.
They did an HD remaster, and
which
then
is the same game just ported with faster frame rate, and that's pretty much in polished pixels. That's it. It wasn't really 100%. Yeah, you're not damaging her when you do that. She gave
It just looked funny. Hold on, I'm gonna grab one of these swords. Hold on.
What's another one?
I don't know, because like as far as remakes go, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of games out there that people wish would be remade, you know, and then at that point it's like, do you appease that player base, or do you just kind of move on to something else, I guess.
Well, I agree with Daily. You know, it's when they do those ports, I don't know, man. I don't know. Another game. Actually, a good one. A good one. It was actually Legend of Zelda Wind Waker when they remade it for the Wii U.
Okay, yeah.
That was an actual remake with like higher graphics, and they fixed certain things in the game too. Like it actually was a actual remake. It wasn't just a simple port. But then they did the port for Twilight Princess, and that was just literally the same game HD, like the same, just a actual copy paste port with inputs of the controller. You know what I mean? Like you can see the map on your controller and all.
I think another good example of a really good remake that took quite a while was the Doom game, Doom 2016.
That was just a freaking reimagining. They went back to their old roots, which was great. Yeah.
Kind of though. I mean, in a way, it's not even technically a remake. I think there's some lore built into it.
Yeah, it's actually still a continuation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a continuation. Right. Yeah.
I'm trying to save you, but I can't.
It's all good.
See, they keep hitting me.
It's okay. I'll come back down from heaven and do this.
Nice.
So
What?
I guess that
one
brings,
in randomly in the corner.
since we're still doing this, that's another good thing to kind of discuss is when if a game were to be like given that treatment, would you guys rather it be a full remake with the original story, or would you want it to be kind of like what God of War was? Like, even though God of War is just, its title is just God of War, it's not a reboot of God of War, you know, it's a whole new story. And same thing with Doom. It's another chapter, but it's sort of like in a way, a spiritual successor, but also a spiritual reboot.
Yeah, like
So
a spiritual reboot.
do you guys prefer that, or?
Here's my thing. If you're gonna make it new, make it new. If it's gonna be the retro one, let it be.
Oh, well, look at this game. This game is a 10-year anniversary. They kept it the same.
But it's the same. But it's the same. Yeah, exactly.
It's the same. It's more like a historical, like, throwback. Hey, remember this game 10 years ago? You get to experience it again for those who missed out.
If you haven't, go to Ubisoft and go ahead and download from Epic Games.
Another Ubisoft game that is getting that remake treatment is the original Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
That one is the first, actually. You know that, right?
They're actually making a movie too, or a remake of the movie.
Are they?
Are they? I didn't hear that.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. And then they're also making a PS5 game.
Well, the PS5 game we know, that's the one that's
that's what the Sands of Time remaster is.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
So why? I don't even know if I see the graphics. I'm not too impressed.
I still haven't played Spider-Man, and that's my favorite hero.
Well, you're kind of out of luck if you got an
that's
Xbox.
Because you got an Xbox, man.
Oh no, there.
Yeah. Cough up the money and get yourself a PS5.
Also, you're gonna have to like become best friends with somebody, because good luck trying to find one.
Yeah.
I know.
You're gonna have to go in the back alley.
Look, man, you know what's, I'm not knocking on these next gen consoles, but there's not any great games anyways right now to want me to buy a fucking new PlayStation. So I'll just wait till they're able to be bought in store.
Okay.
Way to look at it. Yeah.
unless something drastically changes where like I need it, like I have a next gen console.
Okay, so yeah, your value of what is good out there. It's not for you.
Like the only thing I would spend $500 on a PlayStation right now is literally for the new Spider-Man. Because everything that's next gen I can play on my Xbox.
Except Spider-Man.
That's I guess.
Or Spider-Man Miles Morales. Or Returnal.
Yes.
Marcus, if you tap B enough, it'll actually raise you back from the dead.
Or God of War. Or Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, stop me if you've heard any of these.
No, keep going. Days Gone is another one. Yeah.
Or Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. Yep. Oh, remember Final Fantasy? We're just.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know what that is. What is that?
Yeah.
Damn it.
What does Microsoft have? Oh, well, Microsoft purchased Bethesda because they didn't have anything, right? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, they had Halo.
And
Gears of War.
Gears of War.
I mean, if you think about it, what is on the Xbox box the Xbox box when you actually purchase it? Master Chief is literally on the Xbox.
Yeah, the game that's not even out yet. You're right.
Yeah, that is true.
Hello. And then there's like racing. It's like what?
Forza's cool. It's just not my cup of tea, but I do like. I think those Forza games are like really detailed.
All right, Forza. It's funny because whenever Microsoft introduced their next gen console, there's always Forza. I guarantee there's a Forza game, and I'm like, here it comes, Forza, which was this one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I think Halo sadly will have a multiplayer, and it'll most likely have a BR. I just hope they don't put all their eggs into the basket as far as like BR. Hope that they put money into the campaign and to the multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's what I hope. I hope that's what they do. I hope they don't just go Battle Royale, skins, make sure you purchase your skins, do your battle pass, make sure you spend $100 on your battle pass. Hope that doesn't happen.
Right. Well, That's
Where are we at?
kind of our time for tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. So we successfully killed one X. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't kill her. We turned her into money.
How many more X's do we have?
We
Well,
finished.
there's the park. I don't think we've done the park.
We didn't do the park. No,
And
we
then
did
there's
not
a
do the
7,
park.
which would be
Yeah, the last level.
Yeah, so we've got this
We gotta
park
do 6 and 7.
6 and 7. So we can probably knock that out in one more episode. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no other main bosses either, right? It's just 6 and 7, and we're done.
6 and 7, and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then, well, there's the secret Evil X, which is the IRS tax audit.
Wait, what?
All that money we made, the IRS comes and tries to take it.
I don't know if you're serious. I was like, I don't know. If
Oh
you're
wait,
joking.
no, this game takes place in Canada. That's not a thing. My bad.
Exactly. Yeah. They'd be like, I'm sorry. You started a level by mistake, but it's all good.
I didn't start it. The time said I had to
Alright.
start it.
Look,
Yeah.
this is a spoiler right there because we're seeing the last guy. You might as well press pause, buddy.
I can't. I'm about to, though, as soon as it lets me. But yeah.
Does it pause our game?
One of the times, we might have to take a little bit of a break in between this and our next recording, but we'll definitely get one more episode of this so you guys can see us finish up Scott Pilgrim.
Absolutely.
Daily, where can they find us?
You can find us on XP Galore on Twitter, Instagram, and of course TikTok. We're gonna be posting some behind the scenes conversations that we normally have, or some puns that happen in the podcast. So yeah, make sure you follow us all on those. Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
All
thank you for
in.
listening. Thank you for listening.
Oh, snap,
Stay
rollers.
tuned. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's okay. We're just talking through.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this again eventually. So,
Yeah.
but guys, gals, humans, aliens, insects, whatever you are, spirits. Thank you. For listening to Animorphs, Transformers. Yeah, can't leave those out.
No, can't forget about them. Yeah.
No, yeah, you can't. Well, we will to be continue this, baby. And tune in next time for our next topic. And what Daily said and Marcus, all the social medias, follow us. I'm an old man. I don't know how to use none of this stuff.
But you will.
But I will learn.
Do it.
For you. Yes. All right, guys. Well, I'm Rafael.
I'm Marcus.
And I'm Daily.
Take it easy,
later.
everybody. Bye.
Later.